I'm going to talk about chapter 3.1, order of operation. So, what you need to know about this chapter is the bit mass rule. So to do basic calculation, you must follow the bit mass rule. This tells you the order on which you should do the operation. So B stands for brackets, I stands for indices, D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. This means that you should do brackets first, and then indices, then divisions, multiplication, after that addition and subtraction in the last. So, for example, you need to work out 9 divided by 3 plus 4 multiplied by 2. So, here are order of operation. First, we take 9 divided by 3, that gives us 3, and then we multiply. We take 4 multiplied by 2, which gives us 8, and then we add them together, which is 3 plus 8, that gives us 11. Here another example. We need to work out 60 minus 5 multiplied by 3 to the power of 2 plus 4 multiplied by 2 in bracket. So first, we need to work out the brackets. We take 4 multiplied by 2 equal 8. Next is the indices or the power. So 3 to the power of 2, which is 9. And then you multiply it. We take 5 multiplied by 9, and that gives us 45. We add them together, which is 60 plus 8, that's 68. And lastly, we subtract. We take 68 minus 48, that gives us 23.
Point 2, you study whether choosing correct operation. Now we go to example 1. A party of 613 children and 15 adults are going on a day out to a theme park. So how many coaches, each holding 53 people, will be needed? And in question B, one adult gets into the theme park for free for every 15 children. How many adults will have to pay? You can pause here if you want to do it by yourself. Now we'll go to the answer. In question A, altogether there are 613 plus 59 equals to 672 people in total. So the number of coaches needed is 672 people divided by 53 because it's the number of seats on each coach, and it equals to 12.67. Therefore, there are 13 coaches needed. And in question B, because there are 613 children in total, so we will get 613 divided by 15 equals to 40.86. Therefore, 40 adults will get in free, and adults will have to pay equals to 59 minus 40 equals to 19 adults. Now we'll go to the second example. Kirsty collects small models of animals. Each costs 45 cents. She saves enough to buy 23 models, but when she goes to the shop, she finds out the price has gone up to 55 cents. So how many she can buy now? You can pause it if you want to do by yourself. Now we go to the answer. So the amount of money that she saves is 35 times 23 equals to 1,035 cents. So the amount of small models of animals she can buy now is 1,035 divided by 55 because that's the price of one model of animal now, equals to 18.81 models. So we're gonna round down, and therefore she can buy 18 models now.
Chapter 3.3, Finding a fraction of a quantity. So firstly, how to do it. To do this, you simply multiply the fraction by the quantities. For example, a half of 30 is the same as 1/2 times 30. Remember, in mathematics, of is interpreted as x is times. For example, 2 lots of 3 is the same as 2 times 3. So here's the example. find 3 over 4 of $196, first find a quarter by dividing by 4, then find 3 over 4 by multiplying your answers by 3. 196 divided by 4 is equal to 49, then 49 times 3 is 147. So the answer you needed is $147. So here's some exercise for you. Exercise 1. Calculate each amount: 3 over 5 of 30, 3 over 8 of 49, 2 over 7 of 35, and 7 over 10 of 40. Exercise 2. A jar of coffee normally contains 200 grams and costs $2. There are two special offers on the jar of coffee. Offer A, a quarter extra for the same price. Offer B, same mass for 3 over 4 of original price. Which offer is better value? So pause here if you want to do it by yourself. So here are the answers. For the first exercise, you just simply multiply each fraction by the quantities they given and you will get the answers. For exercise 2, the offer A, a quarter times 200 grams is equal to 50 grams. So 200 grams plus 50 grams is equal to 250 grams with the same price, $2. So you can find $1 can buy 125 grams of coffee. For offer B, 3 over 4 times 2 is $1.5 with the same mass, 200 grams. So you can find that $1 can buy 133.33 grams of coffee. So you can see that offer B shows that $1 can buy more coffee, so offer B is probably better value.
3.4 We'll talk about adding and subtracting fractions. How to add fractions. Step 1. Make sure the denominators are the same. Step 2. Add the numerators together and put that answer over the denominator. Step 3. Simplify the fraction if needed. Here is some example. Work out 3 over 8 plus 1 over 8. 3 over 8 plus 1 over 8, we got 3 plus 1 over 8. And the answer is 4 over 8. Simplify it, we got 1 over 2. Example 2. Work out 2 over 3 plus 1 over 2. We'll make the denominators equal by 1. Take 1 multiplied by 2 over 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1 multiplied by 3 over 2 multiplied by 3, and we got 2 over 6 plus 3 over 6, and we got the final answer 5 over 6. How to subtract fractions. Step 1. Make sure all the denominators are the same. Step 2 will subtract the numerators. Put the answer over the same denominator. Step 3. Simplify the fraction if needed. Here is some example about subtracting fraction. 1. Work out 5 over 9 minus 2 over 9. We have 5 minus 2 over 9 equal 3 over 9, and simplify, we got 1 over 3. 2. Work out 3 over 5 minus 2, 1 over 2. We make the denominators the same by take 3 multiplied by 2 over 5 multiplied by 2 minus 1 multiplied by 5 over 2 multiplied by 5 equal 6 over 10 minus 5 over 10, and we got the final answer is 1 over 10.
Hello everybody, today I'm going to talk about chapter 3.5, multiplying and dividing fractions. So, how to multiply a fraction? You multiply the numerators together and you multiply the denominators together. For example, we need to work out 1 over 4 multiplied by 2 over 5. So, we take 1 multiplied by 2 and 4 multiplied by 5, which gives us 2 over 20, and that simplify to 1 over 10. Another example, we need to find 3 over 8 multiplied by 5 over 9. So because 3 is 1 multiplied by 3, 9 is 3 multiplied by 3, we cross over 3 and 3. So because like 3 is a factor of 3 and 9. So therefore we only have 1 over 8 multiplied by 5 over 3, and then that gives us 5 over 24. How about dividing? To divide by a fraction, you turn the fraction upside down, finding it reciprocal, and then multiply. For example, we need to work out divided by 3 over 4. So that means the reciprocal of 3 over 4 is 4 over 3. So that means we take 3 multiplied by 4 over 3, and we do simple math just before, and that gives us 12 over 3, and that means 4. We need to work out 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 3, and we just find the reciprocal of 1 over 3, and that is 3, and then we take 1 over 4 multiplied by 3, and that gives us 3 over 4.